Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I do not know when that camera shut off. I am so sorry. It is tilted higher today because I'm having a hard time with my, my tripod. It's really getting beat up. So we're having to shut everything down and move it into the kitchen and store it in there and then bring it back. And it's already been put together with tape and everything else. So it's really a very sad tripod. But anyways, so I was saying that I've done my sprouts, and I'm only putting down the first run. I'm going to do onion sprouts, broccoli sprouts, protein sprouts, and radish sprouts. And then on this one, these are for my startlings, so I'm only going to do, of the 3 shelves that I will do startlings, I will put tomatoes, basil, peppermint, and oregano. And I always want to have that in my garden, in my kitchen. I don't know if I can grow basil around, year-round. I'm thinking you can if you're inside and it's controlled and you have a heat lamp, and we may need a heat pad to put under it, and then I have a grow light. So we'll see how that works. This is going to be for my hydroponic garden, and I am super excited about that. And I'm trying to decide, maybe I should put a pink. Yeah, why not? Let's go with this one. I know. And this is for my hydroponic. So my hydroponic garden will have 6 pods at all times, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. But it can hold 6. And I love those arrow gardens that you see on TV with the light and everything grows, and those were just too expensive for me. So I was trying to, hold on, let me write this before I misspell it. I was trying to find something that was less expensive. So I found something on Amazon. It doesn't come with a grow light, but I already had a grow light. So I just kind of worked within my means. Now, if this goes abundantly well, and I didn't even understand you need like fertilizer in your water and all these things, organic, blah, blah, blah. So if this goes very, very well, then I will eventually probably slowly either switch these over to hydroponic, or because you can hydroponically start your seeds and then plant them outside very easily. We'll just see. But I'd love to get a hydroponic tower like the gal who I've been watching who does this. Her name is Nikki Philippi. She's here on YouTube. And she does a variety of things, but just a very sweet, sweet family. Just a very sweet family. And I just adore her energy, her encouragement, all of that. And so I bought a smaller version because that hydroponic tower is pricey. And I wasn't about to go to my husband with that. I just felt like I couldn't ask him. I mean, my husband might do it. You never know. But right now I feel like we're so financially tight. I mean, we had to replace our air conditioner this week. And I mean, praise God, we were first told 5 to, $7,500 to possibly $10,000. Guys, it was $4,000. What a gift from God. What a gift from God. And from our AC guy, who we love. He's been our AC guy for years. He was my daddy's AC guy. $4,000. But it's still $4,000. I was looking at our accounts last night, panicking, going, oh, where did our money go? And then I remember, I'm the one who moved the money over. I mean, seriously. And our guy's so honest. He's like, just give me 2 to go buy it, and then I'll, give me the 2 when I get back. He never asks for anything. He's such a good man. And I'm always like, oh, we should be doing more for him. But long story short, I could not go to my husband and say, I want a 1,400 tower plus all the bells and whistles that go with it, because then you got to buy the pods, you got to buy this, everything. And it's a process because you still have to go through starting I think you have to start your seed in a grow mat type thing. And so, with the little pods like I'm going to do. So I don't know. We'll see. But my husband probably maybe 5 years ago, he came to me and he said, honey, I've got something that you could do here on the property, and it would be great. Well, so the first one was we could farm raise fish outside in our pasture. And I was like, I don't eat fish. I love fish, and I'm not going to raise them to be eaten by somebody else. And he just said, what are you talking about? And, I mean, we're vegetarian. And so he does still eat fish, and I have occasionally eaten, oh, no. Sorry. There you go. Something fell. I have occasionally eaten shrimp and lobster, and I've had a couple of bites of fish. Because we traveled, we went to New England. Oh, I had clam chowder. I know, it's not very healthy, but When we went to New England, my husband said, you have to eat fish. You have to. You cannot go to New England and not eat clam chowder and lobster. So that was the beginning of the end. But anyways, and I grew up on the coast. I literally drove home after piano lessons, and I would stop and buy our family fresh shrimp off the boats, because my piano teacher taught over on the island. And I would pick up shrimp and take it home, and we'd have it for dinner. And that was my all-time favorite thing. Shrimp scampi. Gotta be honest, my mom made fantastic fried shrimp. I haven't had it in probably, I don't know, 20 years. I do like coconut shrimp that you bake in the oven. That's really good. But anyway, so I've allowed myself to eat shrimp maybe twice a month, and that's about it. So can't afford lobster. We don't live in an area where we have lobster, and I'm not a fish fan. My husband is. My husband and my youngest daughter have brought fish back into their diets, and I think it's great. But I choose other things from my omega-3s, 6, and 9. I just, whatever comes from fish, I choose it in other ways. But, so my hydroponic garden will start with, and I'm going to make a list, I'm going to start with, I'm going to try chives. I'm not sure. I've seen that you can do it. I don't know how to do it, but I think it'll be fun. I'm going to have basil, lots of basil. And I probably will have chives in startlings too. That's another thing I love having year-round. And I have 3 packets of chives, so I think I'm good. I will have basil, and I have 5 different kinds of basil. So between outside and inside, we'll have a goodly amount of basil, and I won't use all my seeds. I will fold them back down. I will put them in, I'll keep all the envelopes, and if it doesn't come with an envelope, I have other envelopes, and then I will label them and put them in my fridge and keep them cool in a cool, dark spot. So, and probably in my basement fridge. And then I will also have what's called baby lettuce. Whoops, I just did that backwards, but that's okay. I'm a little dyslexic there, if you saw. Okay, and I will also have oregano. 1, 2, 3, 4, and mint. I'll have that all the time. And I prefer peppermint over spearmint. It's just a personal preference I always have. Even in gum as a kid. But I will try all of these hydroponically. I would like to go beyond herbs and lettuce. I would like to try other things as well. But we'll do the first setup. It has 6 slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have 5. And then I will add 1 more for basil. I don't think that's enough for lettuce. I think I'm going to have to go with one of my, like, startling. I have these little pots with trays that I got off of Amazon. And they fit exactly in each level. And then on the shelf, and when I'm not, if there's space around it, I'll put my bottles with my ivy on it and all that I grow all the time. And on my top shelf, I'll have the hydroponic with my, I think I have one or two violets left, and they're done in water too with strings. I don't plant. Violets don't like their roots to get wet, so I do it with a wicking system of water. And I learned that years ago from a gentleman out of Bernie, Texas. He was amazing. And I think I only have 1 violet left. And then I will have my sprouting tray when that gets here in the next week or so. So that is my inside garden. And I'm sorry it ended up being 2 videos. I have to be honest, I absolutely am totally excited about this. I love that I have sprouts, even though this is like 1 person's worth of sprouts right here. This was my test run of some of the sprouts I had to see if they were still good. I love having things like that. I love having that available. I love adding that. I will put that 1 little thing of sprout, a little bit on each one of our salads, and and I think we're going to have a black bean, kind of a salsa type, not salsa, but like almost a pico de gallo with black bean in it. And that's going to be our dinner tonight because we had a heavier brunch. We did the vegan sausage, and I made gravy, and we don't use oil, so it's basically almond milk and a little bit of flour gravy. And then we had rolls. We had biscuits with it. So anyways, that was our really kind of naughty lunch. And I'm trying to flip. I'm trying to make my lunches be naughty and my dinners be healthy, if that makes any sense. With the occasional fun cauliflower pizza crust. I love those. Those are my favorite pizzas. But anyway, so this is where we're going to get started. So this is my inside, and I think I'm going to just title this one Inside Fun, because this is fun to me. And yeah, I mean, it is just a, whoops, I think I'm going to go like that. It is such a blessing to be able to do that. And I forgot my N. Guys, you'd think I never spelled before. Golly. Oh, you can tell I've made too many videos in a row here. So, okay, Inside Fun. So, I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. So, follow me on my Healthy Living for Him. I will post how these things are going. When I get everything set up, I'll take pictures. I'll put it there. And I'm super excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been a fun setup. So again, this is going to be my purchase section. So this is what I've purchased so far. I just cut down the little notepad that I was using, and that's what I put there. And I will probably, well, this one is for my outside plants, and this one is for my inside plants. And in this particular little notebook that came from Happy Planner, it comes with pretty pink paper. I'm going to keep it here for a while. I may not use it, but, you know, that's what it is. So I think, since that was a part of the planning, I wish I had scooted that just a little bit over. And I do not think it will move over for me at all. I lied. Yay! I think it's going to move. Hey, that's what you call when you're running out of tape runner and you're being cheap with your tape runner. So this is going to be over here. I'm just going to put a little bit more. I'm going to put that like that. So these are my plans. This will be my planning and my purchasing. So when I literally go purchase some of the things like the soil, we're going to go buy, my soil will be a mix. I've got to talk to my husband because he thinks we're just buying soil. And I'm going to want compost. And I'm also looking at a compost barrel. But I have to save money for that. And right now our chickens eat everything we don't eat. So when I put that in a composting barrel, then, you know, it's not going to be, chickens don't get to eat as much anymore. But I do want to compost. And of course we'll use the chicken poo and all that. So you put that in there too, and it just gets all good. And we were thinking about doing red worms, but I just don't think that that's a good idea right now. My daughter and I were talking about it, the oldest daughter, and she wanted to do it, and then, yeah, I just decided no. So I'm going to put here, planning our gardens. So, and that's all I'm going to do. And today is April 24th. We started this earlier, but this is the day I did this. So I'm going to put down here 4/24/20. So, yeah. So I want to make sure I always have enough seeds, enough, you know, of everything we need in case we have happened what has happened of recent. So, yeah. So that's what I've been working on. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will probably use some of these as we get further into this, but I'm just going to keep this over here for now. I did not plan all of those things to kind of be that way, but yeah, I mean, it just was what it was, right? And I'm going to go ahead and have this. Don't you love this? You're a llama fun? Somebody gave me that. That may have been my friend Terry in Canada. Oh, Terry, I need to check on you. I've been trying to reach out to people and see how they're doing, and I need to check on Terry. So Terry's my sweet friend that we always do exchanges, craft exchanges on holidays. So she's such a sweet, she always does a phenomenal job. I always feel like a kindergartner who put hers together, and then I get mine from the graduate student. You know, it's just an amazing job she does. So, all right, this is it. I am just going to record my journey and kind of go from there. So tomorrow we will go to get our soil and our compost, and we will set up our gardens, the 6 rounds, and then I will slowly just be working on all the other stuff. So, all right, friends, life is lovely, and it's lots of flowers, and I love that too. So, come on back. I'll share with you along the way. I'll even have pictures that I'll take, and I'll put them in here. So I'll use my little Instax. So I will share that as well when I work on this particular journal. And yeah, So I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Come back. I've got a fun project we're going to do next. So, yeah. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Like this two-part video. Sorry it went on along with a long time, but yeah, and just let me know what you're doing. Are you planting gardens? Are you growing sprouts? If you're not doing anything, start with sprouts. It's the easiest thing ever. It's the least expensive and the easiest thing ever. So, and if you want to, reach out to me and I'll tell you even cheaper ways to start those sprouts. Okay, friends. Again, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, guys, have a great day, and be safe. God loves you, and I love you too. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.